100 men versus one gorilla? Guys, be so serious. 100 men are 100. Are you all sure you know how many 100 is? We are winning. Hello? Hello? Just think about it. There is no way on this earth that 100 could not just swarm this thing and take it down.
Welcome back to day number 118 of 500. Crazy, we're already here. I feel like I've been flying through these days, even though it's one day at a time. I don't know why, I just feel like I've been absolutely flying through it. If you don't know who I am or what I do, it's a challenge. Do it for myself, post 500 days straight. Just get a video up, be consistent, get one up every single day. Don't matter what it is, whether it's good or bad, just get it done. Now that you know who I am, what I'm doing, hey, what are you doing around here? If you're new around here, consider subscribing. I would appreciate it so much. Just right down there, just click the sub button. Appreciate it so much. Maybe even drop a like on the video. Appreciate it all so much. Leave a comment too if you even want to. Appreciate all the support. It means so much to me. I do need to actually get going out to class or I will be late because it is already around that time. I'm gonna grab a drink to hit the gym after. Oh my goodness, it's arm day. I cannot wait, buys and tries. The only thing holding me back right now is the assignment I gotta do. I have an assignment that's due today. I haven't done it. So, yeah, it's not gonna be fun. We gotta lock in, go to class, hope we don't get anything new. Maybe we'll just work on that. That would be sweet if we did. Not sure though, but let me go to class, hit the gym call, and I'll catch y'all right after. Woo! Fresh out the gym. Nasty arm day, eh? Mm-hmm. With the forearms after as well. Dude, he just gave us a weird look.
Some looking in the car. Gotta get this work.
Anyways, nasty forearm workout, nasty arm workout. Oh my.
Good day. Honestly, class
Wasn't bad. We worked on that assignment I was talking about earlier, the whatever one that was.
Group project.
Yeah, we got a new group project.
Zach, and our buddy. Honestly, we did like hella work on it today. We got so far in the 40 minutes we were in there.
We're gonna have it done by next class.
We'll have it done Thursday this week, easy minimum.
And then we're pretty much done with school this semester. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's,
to think about.
It is awesome. And we got out 30 minutes early today. Got in the gym. We were in there a little longer than an hour, so probably our longest session yet.
Big pump. I was trying to get him to do the full forearm workout with me with the single arm curls and the single arm pull downs. Nah, he said no. Forearms are like rocks. I'm tired, man. I don't even know what else to say. I'm just cooked.
Ooh, Blood's got McDonald's. Ooh, speaking of McDonald's, time to let y'all in on a little secret. McDonald's is terrible for you. I think I told you guys that.
Though, whenever you're craving it, it's so good.
No. It doesn't. McDonald's doesn't even exist. Full distractions. I've got no homework, so I'm not missing anything. We're grinding for weight loss, a fat paycheck. Like, it's gonna be a good week, yo. Got dude and chop shit back there. And I'm probably gonna play Minecraft with my roommate, because that's where I'm at right now.
W-Craft. I'll play a little later tonight. It's that stage, man. It's the 2-week Minecraft phase. Loving it.
Hopefully I have time for the craft. And then I'll probably play Minecraft after work.
What are you gonna do if you don't have time for the craft? You gonna crash out? You wanna crash out?
Nah, bro, I just gotta get ready for work. Honestly, I was supposed to go... Wish y'all could see what I see on the other end of that camera. But it's gonna be a good week.
I love people watching. Guess a specimen.
I can't. I'm sure I'll talk to you guys.
Bro. Work on yourself.
I didn't even say anything. I'm sure I'll be back in the vlog later this week, but until then, peace.
We gotta play League at some point this week.
We'll see what the work gods decide.
Okay. See you, broski. Alrighty, so that leaves us to go get back to our place. We're getting our protein shake in, of course. Get our recovery. When I say nasty arm day, guys, I wasn't kidding. It was nasty. I am beat. But I'm happy. I'm trying to go extra hard. Like, I was going hard before, now I'm trying to go extra hard. Because I really do want to get these gains on. I'm seeing a lot of progress, and it's motivated me to do even more. So I have it. Let's get back. Let's recover. Get our meal in as well. We got that chicken and rice. Oh, I can't wait. I'll just show you when we get there. It'll be easier to explain once we're there.
And listen here, we gotta switch to the wireless mic for this, because after doom scrolling for about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, 100 men versus one gorilla? Guys, be so serious. 100 men are 100. Are you all sure you know how many 100 is? We're not talking 100 ants. 100 grown men. We're winning easily. Hello? Like, if you say that the gorilla's winning, the one gorilla, you either just want to be different, or you're rage baiting, or you genuinely don't understand how many 100 men is. 100 men win against one gorilla easily, without a challenge. Well, I'm not gonna say without a challenge. There will be a challenge, okay? I'm not gonna say without, because there will be, but it's just the fact that people genuinely think the gorilla wins is crazy. And I'm not saying that all 100 men are gonna come out alive. No one ever said that, and I think that's part of it. People are just misinterpreting, and they're not realizing there will be some casualties, but the men will come out on 100. The guys are gonna win. Come on, be so serious. I'm talking. I saw FaZe Dap. All right, if you don't know him, get tapped in. All right, he's hilarious. He has a second prime right now. Unk is literally the best, man. I love Adapt. But he had a valid question. He really did. I know he was, kind of farming, but he had a valid question. He said, "Are we running at him like one-on-one, like King on the Court style, or are we just swarming?" And I agree, because if it's one-on-one King of the Court style, we might lose, like probably. But if you're letting all 100 of us go at this gorilla at once, we are winning that so easily. Hello? He can only do what? 2 of us at the most at one time? 1 for each hand? Maybe 3? All right, say, Josh. Maximum. There's no way he can do more 4. And you still have 96 other dudes while the other 4 are getting mauled who can just go to town on them, beat the crap out of them. Like, come on. Be so serious. The 100 men are winning. Now, I did see as well, people started saying that 100 men versus a rhino. Now, I'll be honest. Rhinos are pretty big. Rhinoceros is huge. And they got the massive horn on them. I don't know. That one, I don't know. We might be getting ahead of ourselves with that one. I'd have to think about it some more. But just the initial thoughts, it's sketch. It might not work out. I'm not saying we couldn't. Again, I'd have to, run all the logistics of it and actually think about it. But a rhino would be a lot tougher than a gorilla. Rhinos are heavy, bro. They're like over 1,000 with ease. They might even be over 2,000 pounds. I'm not sure on that. You have to Google fact check me on that one. Leave a comment. Let me know if I actually got that right and what you think, who would win this fight. Because I'm talking about the gorilla, not the rhino. I don't see a world where a gorilla wins against 100 guys. I think it just doesn't make sense. You seriously just want to be different if that's what you're saying. I've convinced myself that's what it is, because 100. Go gather up 100 people. Go do it. Go try and do it. And then look at it and be like, man, that's actually a lot of people. They'd probably beat one gorilla who's at most 500 pounds. Most. That's the biggest gorillas is 500. What? You're telling me we can't take that down? Come on, don't be different. But that leaves us with some other variables to consider too, because if we're just handpicking who we want to fight this gorilla, and we get to pick the 100 strongest men, especially, I mean, it's easy dub. But if we're just 100 men just randomly spawn in, I still think we win, because I think the average male could take 100, not one, all right, one male. If we're sending them, 1v1 King of the Court style, they're not winning it. But if we got 100 and they can just all go at once, we are winning. Hello? Just think about it. There is no way on this earth that 100 could not just swarm this thing and take it down at once. But if you get to handpick and you get the 100 weakest in the world, yeah, they probably would lose it because they're that weak. I mean, people, that's got to be what people are thinking when they're picking the gorilla, right? If that's what they're thinking, then I guess it would make sense. But if they're thinking anything else, it don't make no sense, because the 100 strongest men, yes. 100 average men, yes. There's no way you don't. 100 of the weakest men in the world, they could lose, all right? They could. I'm just throwing it out there. They could. But average, getting slapped every time. That gorilla doesn't stand a chance. And again, I'll remind you, I said there could be some casualties, all right? There might be, 20 people hurt, not dead. I wouldn't say that many people are going to die to the gorilla, but there'll be some people hurt, probably more than 20 even, but they will win. The men will win. Just my thoughts. Oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure my internet just went down, or halfway at least. It's working on my computer, but it's not working on my phone, so I don't know anymore. What? I at least know it works because it's working on my computer. So I don't know what my phone's problem is. I guess I'll restart it and try, but I'll pop this open. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and chug this down. So cheers, bottoms up. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Appreciate it so much. New to the channel, just drop a sub. It's right down there. Takes 2 seconds. All right, it's free. Why not? Helps me out. Why not? Drop a like too. Like the video. Appreciate it so much. And if you still haven't, I'm about to chug this. It's gonna take like 15 seconds. So you have plenty of time to do both those things. Maybe even type up a short comment who you think is gonna win the fight. We're gonna talk about it some more. So trust me, we're not done. We just had to get this in real quick. I need my protein shake in. So cheers. Bottoms up, y'all. Delicious. Now we can get our lunch as well. And I love having the wireless mic because now it doesn't matter how close I am to the camera. I can move the camera wherever I want. You can hear me exactly the same. It's so nice. Got our chicken and rice. Pop this bad boy in. Get it going. And we're going to continue talking about this fight because I am telling you, men are winning this. And you're telling me if we get 100 dudes in there who are dedicated to beating this gorilla, like they will do anything it takes to beat this gorilla. They will put their life on the line. We're not winning. I just don't believe that for 1 second. Now we get people in there and they're like, "Oh, well, we can't do this. We can't win." No, they're not gonna win. They already defeated themselves before they even got in there with the gorilla. Man, it's all about that mentality, right? It's all about the mentality. I think 50 men who are dedicated and like they are really for it could beat a gorilla. Y'all ain't ready for that talk, though. It's like saying Curry's better than Kobe, but y'all really not ready for that talk. Of course, both are legendary in their own ways. You go look at the stats, and you're like, shoot, maybe he is better, but y'all ain't ready for that, so we'll stay away from there. Look at the grub, though. Look at the grub. Oh, mix it all up, heat it up. It's warm now. Oh, my gosh, this is amazing. And, of course, we gotta have our little finishing touch. Just a wee bit of Chick-fil-A sauce on here. And I couldn't even get myself more than just a wee bit if I wanted to, because I'm almost out of it. So we're barely getting anything out of here. Oh my goodness. My time finally retire the bottle. We can't even get anything out. I think it's that time. Oh, see you later, buddy. You did me good. I'm too high strung from the gym still and this argument, so we're gonna just stay up and eat standing up to that. But oh my goodness, check it out. Yes, yes, yes. I don't remember what I rated this last week. I know I rated it though, and it's the exact same meal, so check out that video, I guess. Another rating. Again, I don't know what I rated it. Probably like 6.5, 7, 7.5. Honestly, I don't know. It's doing the job though. It's getting me on my protein I need, on my carbs. It's not that bad. No joke though. I got my phone, and you know when I was doom scrolling, I saw something, and it said it's the gorilla's gonna pick up the first person, and he's gonna use them like this to make it a 2v15, and it was him just swinging it around as something from King Kong swinging something around. I have no idea, honestly, man. He's swinging something around. And there's King Kong or another gorilla movie, it's Planet of the Apes. I don't know, but that's kind of funny. But even if that happens, I still don't think the gorilla stands a chance, man. Like 100 people. I think you all are really underestimating how many 100 is. 100 people will easily win that fight. Now 100 versus a rhino, we can get into that some more. Why not? I don't think we're winning that one. Rhino's got the horn. Rhino's huge. It's got tough skin, all right, unlike a gorilla. And I'm not saying a gorilla's skin isn't tougher than ours. I honestly don't know. I have to look into that. But a rhino's is way tougher than both of ours combined, is my point. So it's not like we can, you know, scratch at them, break through their skin easily or something. Which maybe we could do some damage with 100, but it'd have to be sitting still. And the problem is it's not going to be, because if it is charging at us, oh, nah, man. Even if I was in there, nah, cooked. But if there's 100 bloodlusted men against one bloodlusted gorilla, the men are winning. And yeah, the gorilla is going to do damage to us. Again, I know that. I will keep repeating that. But we're not losing. We are still going to win. And I don't feel like people are understanding that. I'm just annoyed. If you say we lose, you are genuinely rage baiting. You just quit. You just stop. Or maybe you genuinely believe it and you just have a really bad understanding on what 100 people would look like against one gorilla. Just, I don't know, maybe go visit a zoo. You ever been to a zoo? Maybe you haven't been there. But go get 100 people gathered around that enclosure. And then you'll be like, oh, wow, maybe we would win. I know I just said I was going to stand and eat and talk about it. However, I do need to watch the new Simon video still from Sunday, yesterday. Haven't watched it. So I'm going to do that, eat, finish it, and then I'll catch back up with you guys in just a moment. And we will continue talking about it. 'Cause I really don't get it. Unless I'm missing something here, there should be no reason on this earth that we lose to one gorilla, as I mentioned before. So I'll look into it while I eat and give you my final thoughts. However, I don't think my opinion is going to change. If we go in there with a full head of steam, we're winning. W video by the Salmon, by the way. I watched the whole thing. Took a nap as well, so it is now much later in the day. And it was a great nap. Back to this topic. I still think the men win. I've got the facts to prove it. I've got the research. I did some research. Look, we looked up how heavy gorillas are. Earlier, I said max 500. They don't even get up to 500. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 350, 310 to 450. 450. That's 50 pounds less than the maximum I was giving them. So let's say still a maximum, the heaviest is 500. We are still winning. You don't believe me? All right. Let's plot more receipts. I asked ChatGPT. You can see right here. It is the start of this convo. I cannot scroll up anymore. Scroll is all the way up. It said 100 men versus one gorilla. Who do you have winning? That's all I said. Simple prompt. This is what it said. In a straight-up fight, 100 average unarmed men versus one adult male gorilla, the gorilla would still be an extreme threat, but the sheer numbers give the edge to the men if they coordinate well. I told you all, we are winning that. We are not losing to one. The two, that gets sketched, but that's not the topic. It's one gorilla, and it gives stats, and these stats are exactly what come up if you if you Google it. It's exactly what pops up if you Google it. I looked that up on there as well, so it's the exact same. So can't say they'll know what it's talking about. They're 300 to 500 pounds. They can lift 1,800 pounds. They jaw strength at 1,300 psi, which is enough to crush bones, which is absurd, by the way. If you don't realize that, it is absurd. And then it also says they are highly mobile, strong, and aggressive when provoked. Now, what does this mean for the 100 men? It means they got a good task on their hands, and this is what we've been saying. Like, it is going to be a dogfight. We knew this. Moving on to the 100 average men. If unarmed and untrained, most would hesitate, scatter, or get seriously injured trying to engage. However, with enough numbers, even large animals can be overwhelmed by crowding, grappling, or swarming. So their conclusion is, realistically, an untrained crowd of 100 men, there would be many who panic, casualties would be significant, potentially dozens, but with overwhelming numbers, they could subdue or kill the gorilla by piling on. Is that not exactly what I said earlier? Is that not exactly what I said? There will be casualties. I know this. I told y'all, there will be. But listen, you gotta be about it. You gotta be dedicated to it. You gotta want to beat this one gorilla. Like, you're not living your life if you don't get out of here. So, if you got to give up your life for the cause for 80 people to make it out, it's gonna happen. Also, it states right under it that if you had a coordinated group, then you have a far higher chance of victory with fewer injuries. Now, that is key. And it says, in most scenarios, 100 men would eventually win, but the gorilla would like to take down many before it is overwhelmed. Now, I agree with this. And I said this earlier. That is perfect. So, if you still disagree and you think the one gorilla wins, just stop. Just do something else. Get it figured out, man. It's not that deep. We're going to win. So, I'm not sure what more proof I need for you all to convince you that the people would win, 100 men would win against one measly gorilla. But I've laid it all out there. You decide. All right, let me know in the comments what you think. I got the people winning. I got the 100 men. All right, I got the 100 men winning. Listen, is it going to be a tough fight? Yes, it's going to be a dog fight. We've established this multiple times throughout this video. But we're still coming out with the W, all right? If you're jumping in there, the men are all committed. We're getting it done. And I said it earlier. I was talking about, depends how committed everyone is to it, if it works or not. But, man, majority is going to be committed. You're going to make it out alive. With that said, let's quit yapping about this. I could keep going forever, and honestly, I want to. So let me know in the comments, again, if you want more information on this or what, because this is a debate I can keep going on about. I got other ones too, because another big topic that's kind of similar to this, but not really at all, but like same kind of style of question, if you want to call it that, is 10,000 Spartan or Roman soldiers against one modern day tank. That was a huge debate we had. Most of us said the 10,000 men would win against the one tank, but we had one or two people who were insistent the tank would win. Guys, 10,000. Do you realize how many people that is? And yes, I understand a tank is lethal. All right, the tank is going to take out lots, but it's like the same thing. 10,000, that tank's getting surrounded. It cannot rapid fire shoot around okay, 24/7. It's got a boom, artillery shell, one spot. It's got to turn, load a new one, boom again. By the time you do that, your other flank's already hit. They're already climbing up on you. They're going to open the hatch. You're getting drug out of there. It's GG. So we can talk about that in another video if you want. Comment down below, stuff like that, or if you got any other topics you want to cover. I'm so game for it because honestly, I like this more than trying to film my whole entire day and just doing this instead. This is way more fun for me. I think it's more enjoyable to watch as well. Let me know down below if you got anything related to that and who you think wins this fight, who you think wins in that tank fight. We might even talk about that in a video. Who knows? We'll have to see. Anyways, let's get out of here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Day number 118. Come back for day number 119 of 500. Couldn't tell you what tomorrow's going to be about. Honestly, I really couldn't. Could be another debate like this. All right, with Colin, we might debate something. Or it'll be something completely different. I really don't know. Just tune in, see what it's about. I'd appreciate it so much. One last love promo. Subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, just drop a subscription. Again, it's free. Takes 2 seconds. Appreciate it so much. Drop a like. Appreciate you guys. Now it's gonna. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope you have a good house days. I love y'all. Peace.